Hey, what is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. That's right. That's where we go out to the junkyard. We take something that's rotten and we bring it back into here at Quayzar's Customs and build it into something somewhat radical. Sitting here looking at this CUDA thinking, I need to drag this into the shop as soon as I get this Mustang done. Our last episode, we had this Chrysler 300, I think it was 300C, right? Yeah. 300C SRT8. Got a lot of great reviews on this, so you guys were welcome this car. I really thought it wasn't going to come out that well. I figured you guys would go, oh, it's all black, whatever, and not even like it. But guys really took to it pretty well, so I thank you for that. So without further ado, you guys said, yeah, unanimous. I keep it. So this bad boy's going to the parking area. Go ahead and move that over there. Yeah, there we go. All right. So what do we have in here? Well, we're building a little bit on this Mustang in here. I've always wanted to get one of these Mustangs with the full red interior because I wanted it white with the red interior. The full red underneath. I'll show you what I've got going on so far. I've got all this all built up underneath here. Full chrome exhaust system. Put some really wide tires on here. Stuck with, if you remember, I had 20s on the back of this on the last episode. I ditched those and went with 18s. So I did 18s on the front and back. 18s look way better on here than the 20s. The 20s just look like they were wittily oversized. And the engine, what I'm going to do with the engine here, the engine is going to be a, what was it I had? Hang on. Let me take a look here. We were going to go with, we're going to go with the, not the Coyote. I think, was it the, geez, I think it was the 429. I think that's what I was putting back in it. But yeah, it's not completely built yet, but I like the way it looked. Yeah, I actually might be the 289. I like the way it looked, so that's what's going to go back into it. I kept it the Ford Blue. I really think the Ford Blue was darker than that. But I may have to pull it out and repaint it. I really think I may have to. Anyway, all right, so what is Rot2Rad, you may ask? Well, Rot2Rad is where we go out into the junkyard, like I said. We grab something that's junked up, and we bring it back in here and rebuild it into something radical. Now, a couple things. It must be something I have not done before, and it must be something under 150,000 miles. And if it's something that we have done before and got sold because you tell me to sell it, I have a chance to redeem myself and get it back. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into the junkyard, and we'll see what we have out there to see. Okay. What we have here, we've got one of these. This is sitting across the street right now, 92 Bone Shaker. We've already done that, definitely. We have done a Bronco, 117,000 miles. What was this? Is this a V8? Oh, it's the i6. Does it have a V8 option? No. Okay, so 117,000 miles on that. I think we have done the Bronco. I think we did a 302 version, quite honestly. We have done the Skyline 2000 GTR. But yeah, that's something different that we haven't. Cordoba. What do we got here? 212,000 miles. So I'll try to keep it under 150. The Cordoba could have been something interesting, but oh well. Mercedes, the SLS AMG, we have done one of those. So, trying to find something a little bit different. The Cordoba would have been great. Camino type Bolt Atlanta. I think we've done one of those. Okay, so we got a Porsche. Got the Catagirl Katsumoto. I don't think we've done one of these. Porsche we've done. What is this anyway? Pink. Factory color's green. The Turbo S, yeah, we have done one of those. It's a Lancer. We've done a few of those. Oh, man. Mustang, a classic 192. BMW, the M4 we've done at 86. We've done one of those as well. What do we have here? This is a Wildcat at a 147. This is the Blaze version. So not too bad. 147, huh? So we haven't done one of those, I don't think. This is a GTO 103. Have we done one of these? The Arzo Cortona. I think we did do one of these. We have. I may have to check my. I'll have to check my my spreadsheet. Here's one of those Chinese vehicles. 137 Longtin Fuyong. This is kind of a strange looking vehicle here, but I think we have some room for improvement on this. What do you think? Again with the damn beige interior. Jeez. Does it have to have a beige interior? I hate having a beige interior. Damn. 137,000 miles. Okay. Mustang back there. We've done with the Nap 4. Panther. We haven't done a Panther either. 140, and this is 137, right? 137, yeah. Corvette, Speed Hunters we've done. That's one we've definitely done. We haven't done a stock car. 182,000 miles, so a little bit over the 150,000 mile mark. Supra, or is a Supta? This is a Supta, right? Targa. Yeah, that's a Supra. What's the miles on that? 142. What is this? Oh, Charger. 183. Another Mustang. We've already got one in the shop. Ford Lightning. It's a Raptor at 93. We did do one of these not too long ago. Bug. This is a Hot Wheels custom at 138. You know, it's going to be a little bit different. I think I'm going to do the Chinese car. It's either the Chinese car or the Panther. And I think Chinese car's got a V8 in it. Okay. As silly as it looks, very long looking car. Factory color is green. I'm not liking the green at all. So this may have to go with a different color altogether. I don't like the beige interior. I'm so sick of the beige interior. Damn. Okay, we'll do the Hellcat. What's the Hellcat at? It's 147. So actually this was less miles. And 137. And we haven't done one of these. The other one is a vanilla car. This is a DLC car. And I guess we could see what we can do with this thing, right? So we're going to go ahead and pick it up. We're going to take it back to the take it back to the garage. And we'll get it for a fair price. See what we can do with this. This is going to be different, definitely. So I'll see you when we get there. All right. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and start ripping this thing down. Fenders, headlights, grill, anything? No. Take that all off. Take that all off. Windows out of it. Taillights. Some big taillights on here, man. Holy cow. As far as the interior, let's go ahead and rip the interior out. All right. All right. To the car wash we go. So, how's everyone doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. As you can tell, my voice is coming back little by little, and very happy about that. I couldn't talk for the longest time. And I'm going on 2 weeks. 2 weeks of being having this cold. So yeah, I am really. I guess you could say I am sick of being sick. How's that? That's the way it is, I guess. So we're gonna lift this thing up. Let's go ahead. We are going to fix up the body on here. $2,000. Yikes. I'm gonna lift this up in the air because I want to see how much room I have. I have some room underneath here to put a pretty wide stance underneath here. And we have the rim DLC. Oh yeah. So I've got plenty of options here. So I've already kind of like pinpointed what I think I want to put on here already. So, what size are these anyway? These are got to be like a 13 or a 14, right? What size is this? Doesn't say. Hang on. It's a 16. Oh my God, this is 16? Really? Okay, so 18s are going to go back on this bad boy. Yeah, we're going to go 18s. I kind of have, I don't know. Kind of thinking, I'm not fond of the interior, as you guys already know. But get that whole wood grain thing going on. I'm thinking maybe a tan underneath with a metallic root beer outside. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's my vision right now. I think that's what I'm going to go with right now. Well, I may change my mind. Seriously, I may change my mind. I've been known to do that. But right now, I know I'm going to go. I always try to keep like the motif, as you would say, kind of together with the car. So we're going to see how this turns out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start ripping this thing apart. I'm going to get some parts together and get them all painted, get them all cleaned up. And then we will be back to reassemble this thing. You'll see what color the underneath's going. So we'll be right back, so stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it. And we needed a fuel tank, so I forgot to grab one of those. Let me grab a fuel tank real quick. And then we're going to go into Tune Shop and get ourselves a fuel pump. We're going to give this as much power as we can, so... we're not going to 3-star anything, but I mean, I could. But, I mean, it's a V8. It should be doing pretty good. Now, like I said, we're going to go with like this tannish color for the rear end. This is very similar to what I did on the last episode, but not so much red this time. We're going to have any red splashes of red this time around. This is going to be nothing more than just the black and tan underneath here. Some splashes of chrome. Black being the shock absorbers. So yeah, we're going to do that. Got that in there. The wheel hub itself is even going to be painted that color. So it's, everything's good. Bearing in here. Engine. Nice and cleaned up on the inside of this. That way the oil can run real nice and smooth on the inside of this. You don't have anything porous in there. So yeah. I also painted the rear differential color, the same color as the rear end. I usually do the chrome thing, but we're trying to mix things up here a little bit with this Chinese car. Got that. And we're also going to go with the big old Brembos. Yes, of course we are. Got to. Just gotta. So yeah, that's going to be our wheel of choice right there. They do clear. Looks like they do clear the 16s. Barely. But looks like it does clear them. So that's good. If I decide to go with the 18s, I know they will clear. So let's go ahead and get this other side done. We'll put the exhaust system on and go from there. So yeah, it's been quite the 2 weeks that I've been trying to regain my voice, and it's, you know, the cold blizzard conditions didn't really help matters any either, because I'm always walking my dog, so I'm out in this stuff. So no way to prevent that from happening. But she loves it to death, and I just get, it's pretty dang cold out there to be walking a dog in this weather. Let's see, got, I knew I forgot something. Plate, both of those spring U-bolts. All right. Okay, the rear end is completely assembled. We're going to grab a couple of the middle mufflers, a couple of the rear mufflers. From the shop here. Get 2 of those. And we get 2 of those. There we go. Go ahead and mount those bad boys in there. There we go. And see what that looks like out the back. Not too bad out the back, right? Yeah, not too bad at all. This is kind of oh, missed the window. Not too. The car just looks like super long, right? Looks really super long. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. Still got those parts and pieces right there. I didn't put that differential in there. Let's put that differential in. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even paint that, so that's not a big deal. All right, so let me rip apart the front end here. And much like I just did, we're going to take this all apart and then get it all cleaned up, get it all painted, and I'll be right back with the results, and we'll put it all together. And we are back. I've got everything all painted up, ready to go. I took the engine out and went ahead and did everything underneath the in the engine bay already, so everything is good to go there. Got some chromed pieces here, painted everything up with the shock absorbers. Check this out. So with the shock absorbers, I kind of went, this is like a copper color for the spring. It actually looks pretty cool. It wasn't exactly the way I thought it was going to turn out, but I think I may use that color on the car itself. I actually like the way it came out. Now, I like the way it came out on the spring. So I have to see how it's going to look like on the car. So I may have to tweak it a little bit if I do go that route, which I may. I mean, I think I will. Actually, it looks pretty darn good, actually. It's like a coppery color. So I didn't really think about it. I was thinking of a root beer color, but a copper color might look pretty good on this as well. Complete with the way the brakes are on here. The brakes are going to be sticking through in this beigey color. So that's going to be, this copper color may have really popped it, actually. And I may have to jerk these things back off and repaint these things copper. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time I've done it. That's for sure. It wouldn't be the first time I've changed my mind midstream of recording a video and going, wait a minute, this doesn't look right. I need to like change this up a little bit. So yeah, after I paint the car, and you will be seeing me paint the car. So if I have to change my mind, I will on the brakes. Yeah. And I just may do it. I know you guys have seen me do it before. It's not a big deal. So how are you guys doing in the new year? We are like halfway through January 2024. Holy cow. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? And what are you guys up to? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. All right. That's all done. We're going to go ahead and we might as well take care of the interior while we're thinking about it here. So it is, oh, it's a single, this is weird. Okay, so we get that. And let's see now this freaks me out a little bit. This is like kind of weird, right? So, okay. Let's go ahead and get the interiors. We got that kind of a black and tan look. And let's see, for the steering wheel, we're gonna go with something different because I don't like the stock steering wheels. I never have. I really haven't. Now this one has like the wood grain, so we're gonna go with the wood grain steering wheel. How's that? Strange interior indeed. Okay, here we go with black. Black, that's kind of weird, but that's okay. All right, so what is this? The mother-in-law seat, or this the backseat driver, or what? What is that? What is that for? I wonder. A rumble seat. It's like a rumble. Plenty of freaking leg room back here. Look at this. Leg room galore right back there, baby. All right, let's go ahead and grab. We might as well go ahead and do all the body pieces. Body tuning. Do we have anything for body tuning? Doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh well. Here we go. I think just one of everything, I guess. We'll take one of everything. I wish we could just like, you know, one click. It has a red mark on the front of it. I don't think that's kind of weird. I'm not liking that at all. It's just so weird, right? It's just kind of weird looking. Windows are definitely going to get a tint job on this. I'm going to go a little darker than I normally would. Look at that. It's red. Why? Weird. Super weird. That needs to be covered. I wish I could paint that. Maybe there's probably not a livery. Not for these cars anyway. Probably not, huh? Okay, so no. Okay. Alrighty. There we have it. Pretty long. I don't like that little. What is it? Kind of stupid. But all right. All right. Oh, gotta get the tail lights on here and rear bumper. Okay, so this is what we got going on. We've got the interior done. We've got the exterior done. I don't think I have anything else here. I'm going to have to test fit some wheels and tires, and I'm going to build the engine. The engine, I'm probably going to keep tan like everything else. Either that, or you know what? I may go with the black. I may go with the black engine. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go black. Well, wait a minute. No, probably going to go tan. Probably going to go tan. Just because... Well, because if I plan to do like a coppery root beer outside... Okay. Let's go ahead and tint the windows. This will be fun. Tint the windows while it's sitting here. Okay. Use the equipment. We're going to tint the windows up a little bit. We're going to go with a 90% tint. And that bad boy. Go. Go with a 90% tint on there. Let's move that back. Alright. Tint it up. I don't like that. Alright. I'm going to build the engine, test it, fit some wheels and tires, and I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? Alright. I'll see you then. Okay, I think I finally landed on where I wanted to paint this engine. I went a couple of different ways. Oh my gosh. First thing is, if you notice, my distributor is painted clear, much like my fuel filter here. It's painted clear, and if you can take a real good look in there, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see the rotor is in there, and the rotor is painted yellow like the wires. So... yeah, I kind of fell on that. That's the way I wanted to do it. Went a couple of different ways on it to try to get it to look better. But that's what I landed on right there. So there we go. We have that installed. Go ahead and do the fluids while we're here. We've got to pick up a couple of exhaust pieces. Then we'll put the tires on it. Now that copper look on the springs, like I was telling you guys earlier, I thought about doing it to the car, but I actually did take a look and like sprayed like the valve cover or something, just to see what it would look like. It's very, very orange on a bigger scale. So that's not going to work. Maybe I can use it. Maybe I can darken it up when I get it in the paint shop. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's see. We got this and we got coolant. Right? Yeah, coolant. No power steering for this bad boy. It has a power steering pump on it, but no power steering reservoir. Interesting. That's okay with me. I don't care. All right. Close the hood up on that. A big thing is that big red schnocker right there, man. I am not into that whatsoever. Okay, let's get gearbox and exhaust pipes. Yeah. Let's go. Exhaust pipes, we'll get 2 of those. The gearbox, I'm gonna go that. Starter. V8 starters, what we're gonna need. I am going to paint the transmission as well. Go here and paint the transmission. Everything fully paintable. This is my custom engine paint right there. All right. So much for that. All chrome looking underneath here, looking really, really good. Gearbox is installed. Same color as the engine. Starter. Drive shaft. Drive shaft I'm not even going to bother painting. All right. That's all done. Fluids are all done. Now for the wheels. Went with the DLC wheels. I did go with the DLC. We're going to go with a 275 on the rear. So these are gone with a 90% chrome. So there's a 275 on the back. And then we're going with a 255 on the front. I like the 5-spoke. These are like really cool looking because they're just kind of pointed. I like them. I thought they looked pretty good on there. So that's what I went with. Nothing too radical. Kind of giving this like an old style muscle car kind of look to it. And I filled every inch of that wheel well. Every inch of that wheel well. I did everything I could to put that tire all the way in there. So it looks like a cool lowrider, exact. Kind of like a big old limo of some sorts. I don't know. Kind of weird looking a little bit. Just a very strange looking car. I think it's just very stretched. That seat in the middle really has me. All right, I am going to. Oh, I need to get a license plate. I need to make. Oh no, I'm all out of plates. I'm gonna have to build some more between episodes. Okay, so I'm gonna take this over to the. There we go. We're going to take it over to the test path. Take care of the headlights and the wheel alignment, and I will meet you over in the paint shop. All right, so here we go. Now I could go ahead and paint it like this brilliant, vibrant red, just to match up that. I'm not sure it looks really good with those wheels. Do we have any liveries for this? Ooh, wait a minute. Black, white. Ooh, interesting. Model 6, livery 1. Kind of like that whole white aspect. The black looks pretty cool too. Okay. So let's. What we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go with like this burnt orange look. We're going to tone it up a little bit more We're going to go with the metallic look. It almost looks red, doesn't it? Saturation. Get that copper look going. So I like that copper. It's like an orange copper look. That's more of a root beer, isn't it? Go a little brighter with it. Is a metallic. Kind of like the I like the look of that. If I went with the black stripe along the bottom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not too fond of that actually. I think I'm gonna keep it as is. All right. So it's kind of not quite the root beer color I was looking for, but I think that looks pretty cool on it. I hate that piece on it right there. Absolutely hate it. All right, let's go ahead and send you over to the dyno shop. We need to adjust the carburetor on it. We do have one carb. So yeah. Maybe I need to adjust this one. Huh. Interesting. Okay, there we go. Oh, one. Oh, there two. Boom, there we go. Get plus 3% out of it. That works. Works for me. All right, let's see what we get. There we go, 156 on a drag rating at 288 plus on there. So 497 horsepower, almost 500, 647 pounds of torque. I bet if I had 3-starred those things a little bit, I would have gotten close to 500 horsepower. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there we have it. We have one Chinese, what's the name of this? Longton? Fujian, I guess. I don't know. So there we have it. We did do the wheels and tires from the Rim DLC. Painted it like this coppery orange color with the tan. Look at the suicide doors on here. With the tan and black interior. Suicide door. I didn't even realize that was a suicide door on there. Nice. Okay. So now, and then we went with a tan engine, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, so now it is in your hands. Do you like it enough for me to save it, or do you think I should sell it? It's up to you. Please vote down below and let me know how you guys are doing. In the next episode, we'll try to do a little bit more with we'll take a look more at the RIM DLCs and see what else we have in there. But for now, let me know, save it or sell it. I'll talk to you all later. This is Quayzar saying good night, everyone. And I'm out.